You know the name, right?
Only on CTV, Class 91.3 FM and MyCTV GH on Facebook and classfmonline.com.
Whether you love beauty, integrity, love, power, money, or fame, there is much to learn from Master of the Game.
Yamene ambuafo. Bread Baba Jama mo akwa baba chebena. Grigor rotiti me wa say. Mama mo akwa ba. O my God na NKOSUO ne egusa de ma wo CTV so e da do pay. Na mama nko ahoma no so tew. Na me nkodi enkomo bi emra. Makacho Professor Charles Osayajiman. Me we say afede na ahoma na beto mama me. Prof, good morning. Prof, Otemeka.
Good morning.
Morning, me da si anope wo ho ye de.
Nyame adom na mo so
ye ho ye papa ye da senso ne wada je kakra wo de abma yen na over the weekend and ye nya ntie se Ghana Education Service has started survey bia one person bisa Ghana fo adwenkire efa double track system wo ye senior high schools in connection with the free SHS no na ne pese ye hunu ni se adan ene ho abehia se wo se GS fo ye sa survey no
yo me da se na me tie for so nyina na say double track way no me kai say 2016 ton na me kan wasem na ye enye bibia ye mfa say ye education policy and enye innovation aban etwe mu no e de baaye nanso no na ye ahokere ye bibia broni knee jerk reaction to overflow ye nyaye no because na free SHS na start here na government doso into no ba na sa na wo say the omoye di ya na mo frɛ no mo say traffic light into no na ebiru mo kɔ na ebiru mo aba ni nyina na nye bibia because of ya kan say dom a na omo ebuso e wo various secondary schools elu ti no mo de double track na baaye na baaye no minimum say genius survey no the ebekwekosi nyina na say double track na amboanye double track na enya de bia ebo secondary education okay no say ya de papa na double track no say ye to me ampe ne remedy na ye mfiri ho eba ha bebre in terms of genius the omo ye no na kwan so ano no.
Okay. Enti we say omo yana nsunsanso ana se results a wo mbenya kire se dia wo ken amwayen a ne yakase ye double track na free wa nsunsanso be na de bad does it mean say e was ye kate admission no ana yanya ne den
me da se bebre em say the education ye push ye kudu no ba na sa ban foforo bi obebia so yes say ye wo areas bi wa otachepe access public no better egu no so ebi si say ye kati admission ana say ye but me ka say 2016 and am sure din am say almost the free SHS na ba automatically numbers na be kosoro
okay
na say numbers be kosoro na ka say ye amanyo sama ye de aba education system sama ye be ye free SHS no e was say you making sure say akadia schools ni behia na free SHS na ba the year counterproductive no and when I was a year into me kai say president ama breso or started or pilot or started or ye no kakra because o constitution no kra or say a progressive it is a progressive ye no just once because it bring here facilities baby or mine no ye ready there was so mine ye no kakra and sana finally no na say ye the free SHS na nkasa abetwa na enye no na ye no enam policies into o say Ghana ha na ya na ye free no bia di echi intend the kwan ban so na ye be ya ye di tumu a nkofo be bu age so na ye into o twa o say President Kufuor, former President Kufuor address. No, say eno na ye flagship program. Na say a program there no na say na lead the policies nyina. Inti eye bibia to amanfo no etirim. For Butrimu pa into a more year no wabrana plan papa dia and back. Into Sana, I don't know, into no 2016 ton, and I can't say. Thank you, Yanon and Kaumo Beggar free SHS in Pua. And Kawaso Muropi in the private sector. Now, why you and on the private sector say, I bind you, Aqualadia, I'm a bonnet captain, CDs, a tema. And the advance you be for private sector, no. All the private secondary schools, someone near the year say meet our requirements, we our facilities, our we to me meet here. Then there will be more. Now, why you okay, and you be putting Kolani the Abaho computer system, you be repeating schools in. Now, you posting now, near Mamun Sudi. Your school baby share action, money, ID college, money, school baby. Secondary school, private secondary school, baby, and then na egu, and I'm free as teachers, Ninty. And they're not in Cabin to me, so this are private sector, and also a beboa. So the Baya, a dom debate to me, I call
private schools.
Now, if you say, and the president, my social, secondary school, community based secondary schools, are Nanka, OC. Sanka buying the name Kohonanka, the way to me, Yelumpo, almost here, almost here, Nina, Chesca Sisi ayeke kafe afan krofo emune ayewi say the focus no education and na community based secondary schools president ama see ya we ni and ye di ko ye say bi o aye wo bush kwan ben so na still aye betimi ama na be beneficial nanke aye boarding houses aye betisi account and nanke ye eno na nka sisi ameka say nka double track ehun hia in a double track in a year. But Yanshep community based secondary schools now by President Mama a year and you just go for 8 years. And I focus in double track. In Kalani 3 months, no course, 1st month, no course, or could do 1 month, I know about and one our best secondary school. In 60 I make a say Ubisa or more education sector and Ubisa say why money or see I say red, yes, see gold, yes, see with Ayabata, Kolano Quat no map, no one but and we just have double track in the day and Yakra. The best way you do to me, I say, and say quickly, no, I buy better community based secondary schools, no, yeah, better, find better, you bit to me, I yet be upon. Now, see, so no private sector, no, especially, you bit with you almost one big. Said that yeah, a dominant disobey private sector. And which are buying through because I buying the Oboka Ewa Koladia every term. Ewa free senior high police anymore. Private sector now. Almost budget no margin Kolano. Oh, said that yeah, pressure now award the various secondary schools in National. A form. A high double track nefro.
Prof, they say reforms ben pana. They say ya share double track. You say enya de papa be a boying. Reforms ben na was ye me you say we senior high school kwada no mo bana. Yan KOSUO ma bond ye. Na so we o modern one and shed down so any. Nipa no the results. Come. Na so simple mathematics, simple calculation. Nipa no want me ye. E kire say level 100 impo and one hushi. Na level 200 e kwa 300 in the obey na day. Reforms ben pan na was say ya hwe no we senior high school no musisi ya. Say be ya ye betimi am education system no akwa back on track.
Me that say. Say problem na say enam say ye free SHS in no e ma ye ni fi basic schools so
okay
a problem can say pa because na fi over Ghana ha wo kan educational and I work ye so free SHS say free SHS in no na aban ni fi basic schools so into over sha ye new curriculum. Yeah, new curriculum, no, and no never in Kwalano from basic. I call free SHS because a basic and secondary school, a corner and a free SHS near air relevant. In Kwalano, Mufi basic, no more a year due in their numbers. I call secondary cycle. Now, problem is a ye for 8 years. You said don't pay attention, Papa be our basic schools. Into ye education reform, our basic schools. Yeah, no. Textbooks are what a correspondent. No? As I speak now, that textbooks, amber. and new policy, new curriculum na no even almost the year my teachers or they try their class I speak now still no month ya puna always media ye it's a problem ni free ho nan kwala na say as o ma disua no from basic level na omo so ni ye pi omo ko secondary school yi mu
yeah
omo ye di o ni pi on say first no nan ka ye say o cut off point we nya sa agree eyi ba ye say akwala bia nwurem no na ade ni
na di asem ba ye no
akwala bia nwurem nti afi de ye ni cut off point see am ye say a free secondary school because akwala na right so ko secondary school free SHS a right it is a right there and they say okay and they win but and some kwala ni nyina once we why be in a real quadri and they will go free SHS into ya so some kwala ni nyina egum and na yen so a yen hwe basic schools no so yen hwe na yen ye and e ho na say and e ho na say na so ni producing kwala no ko gu secondary school ni mu initially focus and the last crime say president mama aka time or lunch you know say what say share basic schools you know and so call abroche so interview and also can say what say share basic school because you are neglecting basic schools now what's no produce free teachers in kwalai now mu ko go secondary school no mu now double track so abet say no more now if you almost from no mako various universities na say problem omo ka se sankwala no mo call you omo no mo twanya no kre enyen kwala bia first time e wo Ghana ye history GS ankasa na top past questions e man kwala en kwala mo be throw what you know there is something wrong fundamentally wrong education say the whole value chain from basic schools yen should basic secondary no together
okay
na how better because basic school na I say curriculum a problem textbooks no a problem I was say a chef near to me producing quality near the Omoba secondary school. Near better secondary school in so. Natan Colano switch me after secondary school no more. It me up by university. Not to say at least you to me are reform me.
One advertiser flyer say 8:30 intermediate 10 minutes from here. Na me see.
No, I see.
But any man saw me phone. Me share phone no so cry. Come in him say 8:30. Me do car park higher as BBC. Oh, I mean check it say emergency because I got here 8:28 and I say oh, let me check what's there. Me check him who said Smith. I send him message say me do has 7:20. 7:20.
Hey, Smith is the other people.
7:20.
Next Smith and why am I winning now, Bambua? Smith.
Second me 8:30. Fine, him say be 5 minutes to time you bet me do.
Listen to one Gregory ya adwen say wuti he ya nti wo no ba bia wuti na wo hia gidigidi bia. Oh hia gidigidi bia.
No tell about me here.
Okay. Na asa obi ana me di me nkomo. Wa twera ma pepe so kura ya ye ma ade nkomo na na fa ho.
De nkola no munyem ye.
Ya da bi ade a me ye wa twera ma ne pepa no so ya ye ma Ghana for interview ya me ye bre ya ye hu note.
Say ebia.
O ho asem kan ho.
O say ebia na o say asem na o kan. What making good points. O say me note na some of them are kan ya na ja yen so ya hwe de e be kire ya bi.
Mate wo moa.
Obaapa.
Bestie. All right. Ibrahim, now the so can be
yes, you see, the problem is just have a problem home. You see, this free SHS is
what shall I see? I don't know.
What shall
I see? I don't know. A first topic.
But then, this whole SHS and crab about na feed a business, a my mobile. Go me to hey. University graduate or maybe school. Our money Jumanya motivate for years. Adrian mama jine baby who am majuma.
Okay.
Me fa omo e train omo e momo kwa afifie e ko kire nkola de. Kamedie. Sem kra be ko suku 3 weeks. No mo be transfer be 3 months de. Ke business mama because kajuma me ya no. Such teachers for me pack your more koko akwo kire ya ne se. A business ma me business booming.
Yeah.
But me who no na I think say me hwɛ said the na set na nkra no gufia almost every single month be a parent eba request teachers na me hwɛ sika omuchia na
yeah
ma me real hoyi e wo mse na me nya sika de teachers for so nya sika omo teach but na too much na obi a ye adwuma government worker say na wo je obetua light bill obetua water bill wo nkwala wo fie bi ko primary bi ko GHS wo nyina be hwe omo wo ma me bi ote na ekura so be send ne sika na wa fa tua class sika e bi tua close to 1,000 cedis a month.
Yeah.
Imagine. So no enti na arehosem free SHS na de na kwasem.
But do you think say it's long overdue? So survey ya fe na GSE is it long overdue?
Survey na mo say
so mo bisa Ghana for adwenkyere efa double track system no.
Double track na de say John Dramani Mahama be. I think say
I think it's part of the reforms.
Yeah, it's part of the room. Yeah. Double tracking the media and kabe me and they would say if you don't go say waste time cry ewo home. Bia betimi atwen crampa bia be some 6-7 months I dey be e be school adan say na John Dramani Mahama e na say dey be ya omo nyina be kopre double tracking dey amemoye akofo the president and person ODNT and what dey ahohare so so obia enkobi onya aggregate 1,000 crowds I mean it was scary. A problem called free SHS ni din cry send common sentence cry on to me and contradict sentence or no one din cry been to me today. Then what is the essence of education? Semester reforms here abedie omonhwe ho na me dey personal and I think say double track na shouldn't have a space in our education, sector. Was here Timothy Chemkura. If possible, less than 6 months, 7 months, this school be. It should be topmost priority. Therefore, be Anton Chen and focus on how to accommodate the teaming and Kuala or more eba. Said ye beya, ye bet Myanmar education sector no. NKOSUO said yes, and a father.
Brag Gregory.
Papa. Bidin kweti na ya na nhia me chen Greg.
Ope kweti no Mr. Gregory na ya me de.
Because I'm more known as a kweti everywhere in my party.
Say me dim say no na kofo ni ba Mr. Gregory na ya me de.
So ozo shift the Gregory ni di kinds my kweti na is the most there. Because who kweti ya MPP there.
Obi ya no kweti ya ho. E dey make no Gregory kweti no.
Okay. Yo, Obaapa, next year etiefo nyina. Etitu ahia amafo. I'm say education assembly eka na me tieti interview na ye na ansana any nioma ye nyina ye nim wo man we they di kind free senior high school no the NPP government here say obi ka say sa policy na ye bogus and na policy na nye papa nye hwe. I don't think say we are being fair to this.
No, I don't think somebody will say
yes. Yeah, very objective analysis. Also, be a question, say, say, on person we are serving, I think say no, some we ended that. But on my way home, who's the other maker? And now, man, for through see a back cannot create. Because ABR, the Director of Education, Director General of Education, because ABR, MPP now appointing into a very difficult or be. But I think say, there were several times and now even then opposition leader Mama can review. Now you only be said that a review is necessary. Nani pa bena obey idea untwa nkonko say me ameye no me come ani ma na say nkwe. There may be positives.
Yeah.
There may be negatives. The negatives need those one. Then we find way to reduce the negatives, so that we can move on. Again, facing in Africa. And then to write. Education is just when you because you know university very, very good. If it is cramp, nipa be brain to me maybe one. Obi na twere mo.
Crofo twere man crofo da.
Na no so we.
We na yesi akwa bia obi twere obi man saa na ni graduation yesi wo nya first class na wo kwa akoda ase. Wo we wo bodin wo se me munda me course repass me si ase wona na twere we ma me. Munda we ase wona na oye me ai. Munda we ase wona na akwa da ase wi na ase school na okwa na wankobo bra bia crofo na bo bra de ba no.
So it then comes to the idea say you can't education. I mean, I was making sure I catch them students. The time you are your thesis, you are picking in Crawford or 100 years. Now you are told we are the relevance to the problems are you facing. Because me check public health and then the ecological approach to health. Now student or Tigana and him say galam say in your manoma way. I was here for quiet be so water and yeah can say in few then you sit at the university and you don't even have knowledge about this because OMAN notes now you are reading verbatim no atro and at the end of exams that kind of education I mean can say education will be intimate. I think that wasn't the focus but to say the professor and also can back who said the junior high school no buying the previous government for me I think it's very worrying because in Kolan Totofi one a honum besua and no ma obetimi aye the dachi kra because enyo bia no betimi aye the literal thing no but to be on maybe owo honum no and the rest na me hwe you say Chinese for kg na omusua how you see dan omukwa mortar ne that everything that we need in our society high school no. The challenges were akolabeko sa 1 month no pe abedi abetnefie dudu na so kwan be so ne befa yeah ebra community day schools na nkrofo lambasti sadian for me I said it is wrong because community day schools we be me community 22
sure.
From my house to that place is not far and see what's one boom most plants in Omaji Huafa. And for all these years, but she has my population. Nkola pe baby akwa say no baby ye do. I was saying that yes, the policy be aba. Bring ye be review. So that the clauses for the policy of review, I was say you're part of it. And then again, you say then na objectives of the policy na ye dey ban. And free senior high school government here say send the baby nya nipa bebre mo matimi aiden enya second cycle education because unya no wie na say bi kra person ko sua ade bi ka ho a at least no wadwi mu abie kakra those were the ideas but said not your resources are your one and na inadequate but for me I've always been saying this thing who read history see there say JB dan kwa no say independence and yentwen kakra and na nkroma say yenye now. So, and Nkrumah pushing in independence. So, was Nkrumah right or wrong? Was JB Danko right or wrong? That's how the life has always been. Policy be out the bebasa so. Oh, person obenya the right time, right ambience, time party, sure. You would definitely have challenges. But I was so winya nimdia like I said challenges bebabiano. This is how I'm going to address it. So, what I'm fast having man and shema. That is the kind of thing because curriculum kola na yi kresi amba textbooks I think I went to say juma be man kophobia be man kophobia through textbooks no nti e ba na say na yantimi anye as a country these are the questions nti sometimes na me be say mo say so obi wonimdie wo ba bi no oye adwuma no a na me feel say the political way na real na ya omo suro ni ade nti no the technocrats ntimi nye bold and pushing ko and for me must read this government say omuma kwan na sector biano the people who have the knowledge should come up with the ideas a bit moving this country forward me ending war free senior high school what we say I think it's a weekend so called they say a senior technical school for only community and be a prepare and you're very sad say I deal with suicide say because those days ya kaipa na say kovodia say tech ni kobo match there then you can be sure say ombetimi anas whom say tech ni kovodia say tech those days na sad no Yeah, call pure secondary schools in there, and especially call pure secondary school there mixer. Be senior, the no call boys, almost the normal hardened guys. Yeah, call Miss School. I think that's one way I shall say imagine where you have the senior high schools near there. Now, social media, who nan colani to check. Say, Bakubi and Anime here, say, Homos Night. Now, and you say Boga, and I saw it on one of our medical platforms.
Yeah.
Nkolano bako dahwa na obema bako danoso sa na e wo me use here danoso I was say ubu atopa sa.
Can you imagine?
And I was like, wow. Me colleague was Sandema government hospital on the same day, and I watched it and I said, wow, these are the things going on. And it's because when you might be here. Because the counselors say what were senior high schools in Crampo. This year's me share quite be far. Thank you for your bebo. Because I call never go school now. So exposure we no be there. I don't think say at the end of the day, no, we are building this country the way it ought to be. Intimacy, seven gini say parents in Kwano Mopi or Bia or Ghanaian Bia should have an input to the survey, and then the review, no educational review, no send your kind. We ought to look at the free senior high school. We ought to look because once the senior Ali Ibrahim Kasano, all private schools are a year or film. I think it's not a problem, because if this country we are looking at the private sector as an engine of growth, why then do you come and have a policy a back cut? And so for me, I was asking myself, capture what needs to be done because meaning say schools there what Ghana had no more private schools, they were doing well, like David school moon action no more all these schools they were doing well because no more fat teacher for, and you have some of the graduates we reforms very very important going forward. Now factor in say clauses are betting reform. How many years beyond was here to reform? Yeah, and sunny about because I know a damage, you know, because a social damage.
Yeah. And
of course, I could be go through challenges. We have it, like I said, be and you but because and those days in an 8 minutes, but reforms so close and say every 4 years beyond and every 3 years beyond. Yeah, say no my year, is it in the right direction? The objectives are set. Are we getting the deliverables now? Airborne going forward to have Ghanaians well-to-do, very active, vocationally active, technically active, to ensure, say, we are moving this country in the right direction. These are the things that ought to be done because education here is very, very, very key to every country's development.
Okay, Titi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
That's saying.
Yeah, but the young kwache. Then you order so boy boss meeting tonight. I say was here money see why.
Why submit? You are here for a bet yamo and a paway. Free senior high school. Say, and ne Ghana for Begia to say. Your constitution crown was say yes any review near Yiniama Bifuma. Nature say every project and I say BBA no I was say a do baby. What's not a cherry so policy I made the buyer na constitution I made the buyer BBA Ekuyana. No cranya meaning so why your project management can crowd who say during the project, there are timelines that you need to review near my way and going forward. Say, be okay. Enti free senior high school, tell you, you'll be a can.
Yeah.
And your dear Obiba Abetrim. Now, yeah, starting, you know, and near my be brave and queer. How you feel, say, I was here to be share. Funding was a problem, double track was a problem. Oba, say, SHS the more you would come to realize say Obebrepa. Okay. Why am I saying that? Let's just say there will be nothing like vacation for you, the mother, and now vacation for the children. Yeah, go school and him say vacation started July, August 10 day, September no be ahead day. school. Enti se awufo bi ewo bibi ye potin ya. Sa vacation no asa nkola ne ko grandma ho.
Yeah.
Na omoso etimi ayeden aye de ombe. Se vacation na obesesa nkola na mama ko baby a. Enti ye time no between July, August, September no public workers, or if I should say parents, take their leave, annual leave, that particular time because of person in Kolane spend the time. It will fear number to Koyana BB. Into free SHS by no. So about first one no, the vacation a year August, September. Second one the vacation a year December, January. Third one the vacation a year April, May. Into how do you manage this? And the pressure to families so. Na eno so emma sa love na ye wo e wo fie no ejina if you say we go school na we wo fie na we wo school. It's difficult for parents to manage their lives because let's just say there's nothing like free time be out between young kola na almost school I was why free I was wa wejuma na bibi awo ye. So it was very difficult. To add it to it though, everybody knew the challenges that had to do with free SHS, Ghana buffer stock, feeding the children, you know, very difficult. It is true. So as the project was progressing, the New Patriotic Party was trying their best to review some aspects of it, but it wasn't the best. Until that time, I can say the policy had to be reviewed. Now, if I should say, the die-hard stand MPP people, brofo no muntio, so we can review and almost you MPP NDC for person muchemo no. I still didn't get it because omunti as yena say our form kakra that time no. Because reviewing something doesn't mean you are cancelling it, but you are either changing something or adding something to the project to make it look better. And to say the menu ayi Ashaman e-block esi unrem. Enye ekurasi o. Committee 22 here no okay. E-block. Meanwhile, in Ashaman, they are running double track. In two months, if you have seven impressed, and some pa no say school dying is Ashaman. Now Ashaman running double track.
Double track. Why?
Into whose fault is it? Yeah. Is it the in that time so into this economic forum and now educational forum NKOSUO? I think that everybody is going to bring up your ideas. Training a car say we need to review it. We would make sure, say, as a party, as NDC, we will make sure, say, you didn't know about you know, how can you bring a policy where there is no direct funding? Funding, you can say, where is the funding for this particular policy, a national policy? Say, consolidated fund, heritage fund, sinking fund, 10% of a tax of something, you can never tell where the issue is going. And that is a challenge. To add more injuries, me starting school, me who school I acquire pass you biada.
Obiara pass. Yeah, corona yet me the red line at home. Oh, follow under the red line and I just say.
You have to repeat the class and then up your game. Now this time there is pass. So then that means all the junk is going. And time. Unya throw O level. Unya 12 you try common entrance. Unya 12 distinction.
Yeah.
Schools some offer distinctions no ho. And na unya 1. Unya 2. Unya 3 they forget unya school. School behind you. All the good schools are looking for the distinction students and 1. Into when you aggregate 1 and now early 2 unya school. Into everybody's child was striving or learning to fall under the 12 mark or common entrance and also be under aggregate 1.
Yeah.
When you are, let's just say, also come back and call your day remedial and natural biome. And seriously, if remedial was a bad thing, it wouldn't have been in our books.
Sure.
People do remedial, Obenya F, come back and do the remedial and get an A. Not just say, was sitting up. People can write an exam pass it, or some can say if we could say a true exam ni bioma, or pass it. Why do we have resits in the universities? Resits is in the university because circumstances can change. I obey me a true paper, obey fail. But usa go trobioma, no when your relevance pass, so near the amount degree now. But free SHS by, you see, if Trinity name call, and look, there are people in Greater Accra who are still getting the 38 and they are pushing them. So what is it about the village person? I won't agree. There should be a cutoff point, and that will also protect those going to the school. How can a school like Presec now catch them so being at 38 in the engine? How? Of course, a record.
Now, I way. School money, no.
Unfortunately, because
and your cultural remediation.
Yes, because Obi when you're 38, what you know Presec? So, and now what you know what Timota? Now, school, there's a total record for the school. Those who passed. It is when you're 100%. Now the Obi on 38. Ebe kan one. It is a year 100%.
There's a Obaapa Titi a year before.
Yes. Yes. There be. I was said the remedial aspect of free SHS. No. Eba.
Now, say BC, no crania policy bisa. I think Professor Her Excellency Professor Jenna no quite my time.
Yes.
Omo de bisa by say BC, you know, one pass.
If you fail, why? What is the rush in forwarding?
Failing on exams is nothing.
It's nothing strange. Anything can cause it. Obi to me yare.
Yeah.
What to me question exam so I know what blackouts. What blackouts? Can not refi bibia.
You see, doing this is a problem because I remember say free SHS by, I don't want to mention the school, but there was some intake to Cape Coast, French. And the French lecturer, no, microphone wabana obisano. Oh, what do you get in French? Where you I got a 1, no A. What do you get? Oh my book. Oh, who say class is good? Microphone biya pass. And I say, "Main come brofo, main come from brofo class. No started the French no. So munya dear. I say French name beka. No started soccer French.
Then the problem.
Obiante free.
Can't vien kura no jina.
Obiante free. So he began to ask questions. How did you pass to get this grade? Is it that they intentionally push the grades on you, or you actually pass, or they reduce or lower the marking scheme to let you pass? Into nyama when na affecting going forward, no, and more churning out to be graduates, no, they are not, if I should use the word, very qualified to be there. Into some could do what now, Fena, lecture book shadow lego now, no, as you own and no meow, or jai FUE, university, first university exam, or jai, yeah, time. Would they write university in an year to sign natural, your friend FUE, first university exam, would their first year, don't cross that line. Back off here. Even university was doing that.
Yeah.
So don't think that we do until that's the end. Into a there, yes, freedom. Until there must be checks and balances in the academic ladder for people who are learning. No one who say you could and you say you're calling a passy in it won't best over rewind Henry. What would you wouldn't best over? One worry into your corners class. Now I feel last week. Look, winery. Baby school be called Christ the King. Primary school. We sit according to the position. Into first row, your first 6. 6.
That's all we're children. They are next.
Obiya rack class muha. Of the last 2 rows na muna ya mutiyewu. It's standard. We don't sit according to alphabetical order. Until you remember first person you hold on wabbing. You know. What I say? Until say who fail in your corners class, that is a honor betum. Until who show a chino be in one what you say, and I was also look sharp.
Yeah.
And so it is necessary for people to know, say, academic ladder, no, it was so be a you can't have a class and tell me, say, everybody passed. It is possible. But somebody, you can't tell me, say, free SHS, everybody just keep pushing everybody, pushing. Meanwhile, only a mocha for crab for no end chat. 1 + 1 also end chat. So I think that these checks and balances must come for us to get the quality education and your quantity near no. And if people have failed or people don't meet the requisite standard of academic qualification, so let them go and rewrite these papers again. And I can tell you, see, I started failing. You come and face the same answers and questions, and they will pass because when you say fail, they're free beyond started the APP and Crofoti because government is paying for you. So if you fail, your friend is a resit,
you pay yourself. Yeah. You pay yourself.
You pay yourself. Let it be your cost, so your parents will keep an eye on you, so you will be serious and learn and come and do the research again. What you say? Indeed, some of these things have to be done. It is a must in the review, and I think that if all these things are put in place now, the free SHS near your boy and say, "My fair, until you be passing out to university." And say, "Oh, ni pay dear, or deserve it,
deserve it,
and you say, "Will be a
konya system although say na niam bebre o ha na for enkranke to o senior high school che cameras yo banim no mu di president atem enye say bi o mo criticize ade na o ye no policy na e dia bankra na o mo anka say benefit no na akra abema ba ku bi mi refi school no kra the president atem left right center na ekoye nsem bebre. To what extent?
The morals,
because
the morals have dropped.
Who born dog say who beti me that phone no kra benya wen? Who benya phone no kra wa in the first place?
Ebia, unse ye time no, na ye ni sa gadgets we mo. Until let's assume say obe letter.
Yeah.
Maybe one only second. Obe throw me letter. Ebe di bia one time no letter no ye benya baako.
Ah, just say throw girl letter.
I say ba kweti akan waka girl.
Me person trim. Say be a or letter, love letter,
babe.
You are the sugar in my cocoa, sir. So I walk no.
And then Colano, Omaninya sa gadgets we know.
Ah, we soon can na be boa mama come see ade fast no, but
even at the university crowd. In Colano phones are powerful phones, but yet they cannot even use it to do anything.
See, cell phones here, a lot of people. The purpose of these phones is for examination more practices. And then, yeah, make a material. Don't want now your channel from this senior high school, so no. I can tell you on as a matter, like emphatically say more than 70%. Omo exams omo twere omo di kan hu exam papers answers no answer na
exam pasco no omo toma omo no e questions now
what you say
nani atuni di o na ye den anka ban to pasco
yes nti e kamia koye say we a headmaster in a certain school na say won kura other schools they pass na won kura em pass ya I mean the education ministry kura post and share nti akweso bia koteda e man kura no ye den e ye di omo cell phones ya no mo ye den o mo use e de ye monioma na so wie na 7-8 no na sa fe de okọ university ho no ma na fe na ne ho nkọche do make I girl be a friend of Lydia onya 8 and a headmaster na say hey Lydia what been power 8 here one idea and the same medicine straight was said they be say me call immigration was 8 they say the immigration you call medicine or say they be so it is getting so serious to the extent say let's just crampo shall complaining and cry echo university now say what's the additional course what say let's an crampo class work child there crampo no brofuna waka crampo no so many I can say education there it's not about writing it's not about brofo I mean it's about all that. Because I want to make
I said it's not only about
yes,
that.
but
yeah, I said it in the context.
Yes, in the context, good.
That's the one I still
yes, it's not only about that, but it is also a must. So you should be able to contextualize, read and write.
Of course.
Because if you are not able to read and write, then how can you deliver? Even say vocational now, say be a technical crana, you still need to be able to read and write. So that is very key.
Okay.
It's a mastery. I think that there were a whole lot of challenges in education, sector. And cry a channel out here, baby. Obia years ago, okra university degree. And so many common assignments related to it failed in the job market. In idea ultimate. So this time people are saying say employment in the interviews are don't wanna fail because I come here say the education system in all no problematic. Even our universities are question mark at that home and some of the courses.
We do chew and pour.
I have another twisted part of this.
Topic
Between primary school and SHS, who cares?
That's the abandon no.
Yes. Who cares?
primary university.
Obi a hwese ne babeko university ye push obi amanako university. Meanwhile, the foundation of that child is the early childhood through primary school no. Eho
na yasem no.
Because brofo a me no ken no yantem o SHS. The English and the grammar. I have seen lawyers speak broken English. Brofo no kan kra entwasum. But the person has a degree. But a lawyer. Ojina court no or kasa ne brofo no entwa. Ubisa say how did he pass law school? Otimitro but ontiminka. It's that year when me kaye course secondary primary school there was a particular subject called comprehension.
Yeah.
Is it still there?
Hey, I have some more English comprehension.
Is it there?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
When they talk about adjectives and adverbs, my dear, these things are the core part of making the child who or he or she is. And to say no ambima, wow, beer. To add more English to it, the universities that are there existing today, so courses they be omodema degrees now. I don't see what those courses are. Obikita degree in business, I don't know where the degree comes from because it's not focused on a particular thing. What did you go ministries now? Which me point say the why you do call ministry we a hundred bit me juma. The degrees are so funny. I don't want to mention anybody's degrees. The degrees are more offer no. When you go to ministries, appointing ministries in Nami who be behind the better. But what degree? Into your Titi me pay juma, Mrs. Sa degree ben now. Who should degree now? And what wouldn't ye mathematician? What wouldn't ye business management? What wouldn't ye? So it is difficult to say, let me go and ask for a job for you here because the degree you are holding doesn't fit. So the only advice I can give you is go and do a master's program and specialize. Otherwise, this won't take you anywhere. That's the only advice I can tell you. Because the Ugute and these are the problems we have. The main problems and challenges of Ghana degree is going to be difficult to fit you anywhere. So go and do a master's program and this time specialize in a particular area. Now my 4, 5, 6 areas are when no the old bar, so okay, we can fit him somewhere.
Yeah.
Otherwise, more are going to come out and more will be on the streets, and we'll get a lot of graduates. They don't have a specific job. They don't have a specific job. They won't say.
What was it? They said what was that? Titi Carol. I do a Ghana tertiary education commission.
Yeah.
I'm not accredited programs. No, I wasn't saying they say. There are programs being on my accredited your mind.
It's not necessarily.
They just copy foreign programs.
This country challenges are facing. Every moment also develop programs. Solve these problems.
I don't know if there's an.
Every single year they channel all these Ejumano were him for.
There's a political science in Nippon or ya no abede.
Recently, na a colebia, ni ma no the nature me na. It's no pet nursing. No, yeah, anunya. Now me say your my wo so many University for Environment.
Yeah.
They are doing a program on water and something. This is a very powerful course. Me can say
compare no.
Onim say course is a very good course. Because we are having problems with environment, climate change. These are issues that are becoming so current in this going forward. The next because population growth. Once we are having population growth, no, obviously, no, the challenges of climatic change, so the public health, the perception, so which I was telling most of the students, is Obia we are or pay government one, I remember clearance.
Yeah.
And the moment you have a country, Obia feels so we university the university education should even give you knowledge one can
innovate will be one can.
That is how it ought to be. Courses be more. They said there are some courses be excuse me, Greek be near dinner, those things and what do you hear? Greek nankasa cry, Greek nankasa no. They are no.
So IT no one then they give you options.
Yeah.
You understand me? You can have this and be cry the mouth straight, take this.
And will be also full say you see premier investing tea.
Obefa.
Obefa.
Go be a konanfo be a university that particular year. I mean Obeko, I mean courses be the course be a was
so this is it's a serious conversation that we need to have. Send your man go school you better course a one be year because a problem as some now you can
you don't choose
serious
a good
problem
course for your child. Obe PA obetena fie.
Obaapa liability asama.
Na me kra me wo adache me wo courses bi o ha me man koye. Especially course am. But in Ghana, it appears almost everyone want to go for that program. And at the end of the day, I mean, where are they going to fit?
Yeah.
There are other courses that I'm not saying it's a bad course. It's a very good program. And that's why everyone, all of us, we are actually rushing. But a lot, when you go to the university, there are a lot. And what are the jobs, opportunities? I recommend some course now. On here because a popular course will be a name. So we should be able to change the conversation and then look at, Obi nursing say I mean, the probability of being a Juma after graduation is very high.
But then almost we are nursing,
private nursing schools are also plenty, and they come to add up to the game.
The number,
yeah. I think baby, I didn't come on a drew. No one can say Ghana your problem, pa. Yeah, what problem, pa? I was saying, I said, you're quite here, Kane. And Kobe University, at least one can bet me a BB. I won't change a bind before Juma. Besan say your school now, you're program, chew and poor. Until you no chew no poor, we are, and say, I can't. Now, any Mami chose kaka krana fe ye meko abronye ne NIB invitation no eso ara na kwati awosre star 413 hash and rejection na se me nya MPP ni
Obaapa regional chair
enya me regional chairman me MPP ni moma me nya MPP oh me nya MPP ni to anya me chairman o ya momo rebono chairman
eso so funo
na se me fro na no me ye pe na pam na frikro no so
bro na ni obo ye na wa share the chairman secretary
ye pe na pam na frikro no region wo de gira ho ya bro for na ye pe na pam no aka o yankwa yanim star 413 hash option 4 mo hwie mo numbers ni ngum na afa yentimi enkwa yanim krofo ani abrepa star 413 hash option 4 yanko count down 1 2 and 3 asemo hey na
machine is you
machine na ni bu afu ana I need some job into other me where you are home bezo begina 0249476 dot to dot add the rest number idiot Hello, good morning.
Good morning, how are you lady?
Had to say your friend say.
Your friend Nana Yao.
What's what the Nana Yao?
Nana Yao.
Okay, who are you for Shaman? And your question how we see can you bring video?
Now
what is the try?
10 cities now we try.
What the 10 cities?
Send
a wall for the so.
And they are going to try you. Tell my shows and then I'll be here or no now say my main try about question.
And yes, what do you say?
500.
500 go for no so. Matthias, they say, me too 10 cities no cry from man say, on fast when you bebre o.
Odehyeeba.
Mate. Okay, thank you very much. Over to me, and number so young point, and see, I want to wait to me win big. Star 413 hash option 4. Star 413 hash option 4. Obi the 10 city, 500 cities here. It's I want to wait to me to be at 20. Over to me the 15 cities. Over to me the 10 cities. Want to wait to me at DB. It is Amraya Guso Ayedin Komoya. Mr. Of our number etoso. Now over to me a win big. What you see? Ya sampa nyamene yemboafo nyamene yemboafo me ba cho we I was here organizing a forum for this conversation ya have ni ya hwe animdefo a betimi no omadi san komo no sa tax we de me amaji aboso na ya fix date sa da no ye bepe wo ye education so betimi aboa yen a wo me kire nkoda no program so be kwa choose na ya asem we ho akwa bi frame na no sister ya me pa cho ma wi university ona na me so wi university na course be na ye course no kra me refi ngungu na bi mentim poda na me say course you there also say ya me UDS na me say asa okay we dey me frame echi me friend bi me course na o ka no me hu ni pampa me ne be kasa say wahu you see hu sector kra Obe free obi wo se bi aboa ni personally because the course is not related to any of them. I think we need to have a forum on this. Say that Yabema University no so
DTech.
Mo
free DTech.
Yabema free wo Yabema from we should have a conversation on it.
Most of the courses now you can normally
accredit ma wo. I think we have to they should explain to us if indeed some of them we need to do away with it, at least we stream my point.
Very important. Ghana position now the world's development because beyond my course be also from that two dimensions, locally and then internationally. But of course, no things have been outside that. What is the essence?
Yes, okay, Ibrahim, I'm starting through, so I'm sure so I follow Abronya near NIB invitation. No, Nasam or Kokai want to meet TV. Say, I don't know, so a movement and I want to meet.
Movement TV.
Movement, and allegation our boss, President Mahama Hodo, is it $5 million?
550 million Ghana cedis.
It's say a NIBC will make in one on funny evidence.
Yeah, me dawase say wa mama isa akonya yi. Mama state on authority say OMAN Ghana na ye be resetting no. Sabi ye mini serious business. MPP communicators wa Ghana or so mo tie di. Sabi President Mahama second camera oba no enya group die bi and wo should send a signal to every single person our Chrome Habia, so ye NDC ni, MPP ni, CPP ni, and I say QFP ni. Sabi, yen so baseless accusations ye. As more kai, what is a good Ghana who some international media houses are there, afa. Sir President Moa, I to the swabba in less than 2 months. Or this car 550 million Ghana cedis so the chair my forecast. Knowing very well, say asuma okay, nina so bia any so. Oh, kind of free. He said you are underestimating the power of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana. You are underestimating the loss of the Republic of Ghana. But the Americans say. Asma wa Kenya dia obefa ne ho adi say emramo no ohwe ye
ono anka say in person na wakeka nsem bebra fa President Mahama ho a
yes
Adam say no o wa bem 185
making kind of protocasm. Section 185 prohibits a second-degree felony communicating by word of mouth or writing or by any other means any false statement or report which is likely to injure the credit or reputation of Ghana or the government and which the person or the one who is communicating those words knows or has reason to believe is false. Not knowing or having reason to believe that the statement or report was false is no defense to a charge unless the defendant proves that. So, before communicating the statement or report, he or she know that it is actually verified. And so, the Ekanyane say, Abronye, with this Emra Makinkai, say, yetimi everywhere, and say, Odifa, ne de nekojina court, second degree felony, or bet me them 25 good years. A serious crime. Sister, ya said okay, this is not the first time Abronye or Kasan somewhere Abranina so be a any so. Akufo-Addo time. Okay, can send baby so many things. Eddie go President John Dramani Mahama,
including late President Mills.
Late President Mills. And yes, so so ewo krom ha. So abronye for 8 good years. Ade na the refia na. Say ene Dr. Bawumia and the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana. Eka Police Council na onyo na ye che. Na the refia na say President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and President of the Republic of Ghana. Na some nan say someone na so ni so for about 8 good years no okoso ekika sansem no. But the American na say I was say ma emra no eno no di said ye say na efata. I think on the 26th of this month and yes one invitation and NKOSUO.
That's tomorrow.
26th one.
Ochina.
Tomorrow.
I think it's
you see
25th or 26th.
Yes, the National Investigation Bureau, let me advise them that they shouldn't tolerate, the crowd among missing evidence or what no the evidence or wow the general so cast them no among missing one for evidence nemra. Among for evidence nemra. And you know, Swantia or Jinasu or Casa Semno. That's one to me, and you know, one no amfa, evidence be a ma. I was set on modern ran a D. Custodial sentence, the Madika catch or Mrana said, yes, 25 good years, or bet me a day, Adam Amana ye. Now make a way, Nano. Now may sign send a strong notice to Chairman Woon to media network. Sa platform yi e na omotimi use e de kika ansem no senya won't me TV a platform bank pa na omotimi agina so kika ansem a okokika yi senya won't me TV a so won't me TV are some of the these are some of the platforms I was NCA ehwehwe na omotimi close so they down last week me ha na my friend me say on be say me pass by I say what Mr. Dajianko won't me television. What are you talking about? I don't say. That platform, if you don't know anything about won't me movement TV, won't me television, just look at the chairman. See those say kasa basa by heart ya. Sana bronye atimi ide akopia also can say.
I think ABI NKOSUO mun close to that, but they need to be
but you
regularize. I say, you monitor one because that is where most of the fake news prior to elections, they were doing fake news.
That platform, no, you can't regularize it. There's a platform I want to me, or more years, check your background. Just say you can't control them. Well, then let's give the benefits of doubt. Yes, let's regularize it. They can't. TV the master. Sir, these are some of the media network was say because how as a journalist, why should we even allow this? Someone saying something sensitive like this without any evidence, that was trying to show a program so why?
All right.
Now NP before supporters say what Ghana na me warn you. We are you can invite me. No, we be now about content time among who say your friend send crown.
One of them I say apple.
The possibility is high. To say to me, advise you more. Why wouldn't him? I'll be just say, why wouldn't him? I'll be support this aqua. I'm even surprised why they even gave him the opportunity to serve again as chairman. Oh yeah, chairman for 4 years. The empower what to me city work no nyina yaje aka ba kope which is German South. The Hongkong what to me jima MPP. All the other city nyina yaje. Tim for so ben pa na wa kwa we so a bo san to Obama na so be mo chairman. Me feel no. Me kuro ye sampa. Me kuro e sampa. E ni ngwase ma ye. And Guasia pass Abronye, a chairman for such a political party in Bono region. Media, Mestre, the former member of parliament for German North, former deputy so say or contesting no madam santie no kebe ya nka onko gina no ontu no free
ontu no free
anu ma ya no buati dodo
ma ya no buati siaka wani monyam che no ana
Saka Stevens e wani monyam
okay
Saka Stevens e wani monyam pa ontu no free ho na kwawe hwenanim ade monyam bia ni ho na ono ATC akai ebe ya me ya so course NIB omoto ya invite no ni anti mi amfa na ntum da say day anya investigation wo nya kon ya obedwane aye nwa faso akotogo I was here to me tuna so dey was here to me tuna so seriously o I was here dey tum ebe ya me ya and some hapa ya ka fa John Dramani Mahama wo John Dramani Mahama wo busia I mean in summary, what are lawyer ni? You know, meaning swan to no four. You know, Mr. Mempasa me de bekoho. But what at least protect your integrity. Oh, husband be say I was sort me kind of culture no. So when need to say fa kwem and go see mame.
Ne yere so en monyam for pa.
I'm be oh yes so you know magic can answer day. Menem de o ka che na ultimate ase man sa.
Na o that am so dey.
Serious na do sa.
Na we ku bi so onim do ka kire no. Me kwakwatia o.
Wait. Wanamu a me re be ho pa mo my Ghana.
Kwatia.
Papa.
Bestie.
You want Kofi in the last years of MPP. Everyone say, yeah, leaders in MPP. Sometimes, you know, Obekti say, or Kasa, na nipa 18, the rationale. Man for the 18, be a form because I remember when I was Yemubiesha MPP, I said. Say gate means kwako kasa.
Eh, what bobe medi.
Na you say we ba joy na ya pet time no because
what bobe medi.
Gate to uso champion. That one for NDC. These are powerful people. Fojo. No yeah is a bring out for regional chairperson. Kabebi be 2 years. I mean the kind of knowledge sabi how the be back. I feel the politics now by the say she now and surprisingly, many and Casanebi and you may be okay. I mean, has to do with a radio station because me a radio station. Yes, I gold near the other. Me, I spoke against it. So what I say because me who didn't hear. I say a moment standard. Oh, yet say I'll be better now station so no can't some no cray. Say will be a brand war. Me and brand lady. Say they are friendly. Procedure be a legal idiom or some fanfaso. Mama nin conco yes say you sue the political way they are in baby. You fan process. Because you see the rule of law. You are resetting Ghana more kind, most more resetting Ghana. So some of these things, tolerance is a key. But you see, such personalities now more MPP, more leaders, no currently and more MPP. And some of us here Kasai because me here regional secretary, you know. I don't see why. Greater Accra, me here regional secretary, Greater Accra, and one of the most powerful region in terms of politics. And so me say me a Ghana person.
Sure.
But how na matina ma bobo, how ma nanti pro, how ye corner. So for you to bring everybody to appreciate and to think and to vote for your party. That is the essence.
It's not a small job.
And Jacob Lamte, may you so rest in peace. Obet me a friend or secret here. I learned there is a problem here. I want you to go there. I trust you can do that. Also, I know Sikasa. I look at Ghana, look at no Timinka. Alberta Faglo from voter they saw a Cleco chief. He was a regional organizer. And then you have because a plan is here. Wako can win na ye na manfo ubamu say in the next time a party nenya power these are the people they will think say omo no mo party. That's the kind of thinking going on in this country. tebe ba utrim na say me hu say no so ase keka say me obetimi aka say me obetimi onim ka dia say we sure minim so owo evidence say anything and almost invite
or for evidence
yeah but even if you have an evidence what na radio so akokan no na amount there is that the way to go about it because we are regional chairperson enya ayi keko na ya fan say ayi na obi be ya regional chairperson because and you co elections sa you sue sa mafia
monetization money sika
ti obi at me yeah say me come say obi ti guy say kweti ya there is very good but he doesn't have money
so monetization
and people say I'm say me and then they were saying another thing I'm say me there ade a minim say me ba me nya into me no na metimi aye bia no de meka ne ne sa na me na me politics abi
o kwa akwacheche na eduma be ya na obenya to replace that money anya koro no na abebo
me politics awo ya
the same accusation so don't get here yes so stage
no tina no waka ko gina ha na afi na wo defend o because me Ashama constituency my secretary was Ashama da me na me constituency was Ashama secretary for the first MPP the win year 2000 KKT win year me constituency assistant secretary my son your first me call first but me call on post constituency first vice chairperson I went on a post it is because sanyo manuma we yemu bi eka say TNT na e bi asela party no people don't see us because here sanyo manuma say and I don't really see the essence because they say baby Ghana for ade e wo Ghana for trim e issues are topical and no ma e confront Ghanaians
sure
yema alternatives yema cogent alternatives say
sure
yen what power yet me ye ni say but enyoma bi na ankoye yen admit it last time no Thursday na because of one of the platforms Accra one of the FM stations obi friend say chopolo say otatie me pa but most of the things they are making yen go for no who say enyoma bi o yen timi admit e na ye din say enyoma say ebesi no na party no kwantimi nka and dissociate any who from such comments but you see say nkofo be sorry adi at this time that
na say na be ani abrekro sorry di akire so ono de onti ase adi enti ai wose ye fra abronye
and then
na be
comments bi mu
nkofo be organize o makota na chi no
ye create sensations kwa mini aba me dey say na makan so evidence be no wo bibia wa kuna bia minim bia but I think say or say it me tunfo
okay
because they say
that's the best way
you
wa formra
say unye you unye je
and so investigation e be ko so asan be ko court
ya prejeje asem dodo
emra ne nkonko ye adwuma say okọ no team e bia no nim na make am so onim a de o say emra ne na ye nyina ye nhwe kwan be fa so a going forward because ye get the see am emofra no so dwen say utimi tina radio so and not TV so I can sem bia fa opani bia ho da bia wiase adu I think that we ought to part from such acts no credit Odehyeeba Kofi
because I yet on this matter aban na afre no say waka bibia on betrim Zile okay na MPP for ni bia lawyer say be create the tire I said there on beka nsem e dey atokro but that makes the matter more dangerous and worse be can dey afa and school media ni ho and school me ko jina parliament ya catch the cement nim ye we are ye betimi aswell in where mass were in jai one and leader ne ho agine tu gine mu tena semen ko baby a enye o mintimi nya hwe yo ene o tete dan echi
asem no cry areho o ko chamber ha say
you are dodging chen bia will not feel it will still get to you on share the chikwesi. Some artists often say, oh, we haven't seen the ruling ourselves. They haven't served parliament. And if I hear Raha, you think if they serve speaker today, he will not give you out.
Yeah.
He will take you because they did it to the chikwesi. Yeah. So when they serve speaker and they take you, now you lose your person. A criminal, and just say parliamentary, that's what to assume.
Yeah.
Automatic by election, better. And abroad there, it's long overdue, say, in some more over the years, no. I think, say, if he had a mind and could be a D by now, because you should know that you have created enough enemies in the public domain.
For yourself.
For yourself. Because in Yaman, even I have cano. Wow, Nimpefe say I am sure. But what can we not? People also carry that story along. Share the media houses be brave, more sign. Confess, or more apologizing to John Mahama. So only a name, you can't say Mecca. So, and they are apologizing because someone who says, "In fact, apology now, now because of contributions are tape now." Muhammad Tinyaka. Microphone throwing towel earlier, thinking that Wosubi Shenyan Sabia Eden, film, but oh dear, stubborn cat, intermediate, the uncle, na uncle Tia, the Amayek, what build it on more career to that extent.
Yeah.
It is over TV, so it's not radio, so. Sebi I control afro bi ho a hwedi pa no say ye Obaapa artist nkrofo embecho
yeah
but so go come bi fufuro dia now no aban tardechi dia they will come after you until let's hope that everything will go according to plan. Let the law take its course. If he is guilty, he is guilty. If he is